morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope you all are well on this stormy day. Morning, morning. Hello, Disconnect. Hello, everyone else. I hope you're well, and if not, I do hope things get better. It's been a long time since I have gotten to do like Pokemon on stream that isn't Poke Rogue, and I'm excited for it, but also I'm excited because of all the new possibilities that I now have. Because with my birthday and whatnot, I got a few things, as well as a bunch of stuff that allows me to just in general do stuff. So I'm really excited about that. Um, you're sick. Well, I do hope things get better for you. I have to connect to the internet. I was connected, but it looks like I have to reconnect it. Yay. But yeah, I got I through the support of people being here and stuff and like over time, I was able to and, like, just saving up, I was able to, with birthday stuff, get a Switch 2 and the stuff to do it. I think I'm gonna shiny hunt Lunala just because I have Sigaleo, I don't have Lunala, I have all the Tapus. Um, I'm basically gonna open this up, like, for anyone to join because it's like, I don't really care if people join or not. Oh, I bumped my frickin' God, it has been a while since I have played with a different controller than normal. So like my brain just auto is like doing all this different stuff right now because I'm used to using a PS5 controller instead of a Pro controller. Um, but because I got a Switch 2, I went in yesterday and after transferring everything, I gave in my Switch Lite that my Grammy got me because I still get the memories on the Switch 2. So, you haven't played Pokemon in forever? That is fair. I'm basically gonna let the time run down. I mean, it's communicating. I mean, I'm not really too knowledgeable on how this works anymore because I haven't done this in years. I can't remember the last time I did max layer shiny hunting. There we go. But yeah, it's like I have spent so much time doing all this different stuff and it's just crazy. Um I cuz I know this stuff doesn't work like it used to. So basically I'll wait to ready till like later cuz I let's see. Okay, yeah. I can ready up quicker. We'll see if anyone else joins. I'll basically give it to like 30 seconds is kind of the plan. I don't know if there's a way to make it a code or not. So I if there is, I probably will need to be told how to because I haven't done Sword and Shield shit for way too long. I've been playing a lot of like ZA and Scarvy for that. You made a living dex in Violet. Yeah, I know the feeling of making a living dex. I can show that off after this Dynamax adventure, because I have an entire like full living dex in my Pokemon home. Like it's insane. Okay, we'll just start exploring. I know that like Sword and Shield doesn't have anywhere near the amount of people it used to. Okay, so we're fighting Lunala, so that's Ghost and Psychic. Um, I'm gonna take Behem here. As weird as that sounds, Synchronize can be very useful for us. Kingler is pretty nice, honestly. But we have to worry about its Shadow Shield. crazy, a strong psychic type. Okay, let's see. Rock, ice, grass, fire. Dark, we only really get by going this way. And even then, Beware is normal fighting, so it is immune to ghost type moves. Also, if it is too loud, do tell me. I It's hard to kind of tell like where the sounds are at for this for me because of how I have it set. Um oh god, that's just loud in general though when it does that roar. But yeah, I can't see like the sound going up and down for the Switch 2. So I'm going to Dynamax and Max Mindstorm this, just quick one. Then we can easily take this down and get Psychic Terrain up. Pichu's proven the most difficult to find thus far. Oh, 100%. I will say, if you have a Switch, I highly suggest ZA if you're trying to get Pichu, just because, oh my god, it just spawns in the first area. Otherwise, I would suggest breeding because that's gonna be your best bet. But yeah, it tried to baby doll eyes clear body. Oz, if I would have gone first, that would have done so much more. I forgot about the absurdity of the moves in this game. Just God, it has been forever. It really doesn't need to go for wide guard, but that's kind of the inevitability. You found it, but it took a good hour of your life and you're never getting that back. That is fair. I also have decided that I am done with shiny hunting Dialga in Diamond and Pearl. I looked at the amount of hours I've played, and it does not compare a second to the amount that also was done from shiny hunting. But just to kind of put it into perspective, I have a year's worth of time for my Pokemon Diamond play. At least a year. At least. Fire Ghost, because that is gonna be the best option because it also goes to the dark type. And Alolan Marowak is just good. I think I might keep BPM, but I'm not sure. We at least got some berries. Oh, I hate how loud those are. Because mind you, I have that turned down. Also, is it too loud or too quiet? Because I can't tell if it's too loud, too quiet, etc. Also, with Meteor Beam, I can do the special attack up. And if I could get a herb, that'd be perfect. God, I I wish I had taunt just so I could use it on the freaking NPCs. Like unironically. Like genuinely. Because the NPCs in Sword and Shield sucks. You can't hear them. Can you not? Can you hear any of the sounds? I'm just kind of curious. Because it's been being a pain in the ass for me, so I'm like still trying to figure it all out. Um, Plus, if need be, I'll just put like background Pokemon music because let's be honest, hearing the same bum ba bum 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 ba bum over and over does get annoying. But yeah, so you can't hear it at all. Damn. Let me pull up some Pokemon music then. I'll just pull up like my lo-fi Pokemon music quickly then. Like I've been messing with it for so long and I still don't know why it's not coming through fully because it was coming through fine on Discord yesterday. Like unironically, it was coming through fine on Discord. But now it's doing this again and I'm like, "Okay, what the fuck?" I've never used a capture card for like Switch stuff like this. So I'm still kind of new to it. Let me I'm gonna let them choose if they want. Um, if this is too loud or too quiet, you tell me. And I guess I'll be good without it. I'll let them take it. But it's like genuinely, it's like yeah, I don't know. I mean, at least it's not too much of a loss not being able to hear stuff in this compared to like if it was like Pacopia, for example. After this adventure though, I definitely can double check. But yeah, it gets very annoying. Like messing with some of this stuff. Okay. So I'm just gonna go for Meteor Beam. I'm gonna let another person Dynamax. Because I don't really have any super effective, so. But yeah, it's like genuinely okay. And I'll shoot off a really, like, honestly, Meteor Beam is really good. So it's not like it's a horrible move to use here because of the special attack raise. It's just the fact that it's a 2-turn move that makes it a problem. And being subjected to Torment is not fun. But yeah, like, if I knew what was causing it fully, I would fix it like snap of my fingers. But yeah, I genuinely don't know. But if the music is too loud or anything, do tell me. I'll try my best with it. I mean, at least it does mean you don't have to hear the Dynamax music constantly. Genuinely, I don't think I'm. I think I'm gonna stick with Behemoth because of the Meteor Beam. Why are the others not changing? Like, why are the NPCs? Okay, Scientist. Have a rental here. Okay, now they're switching out Amalga. Dracloak is not bad. Could be better. I still wish the Kingler switched for a Liepard. Because, yeah, we have Lunala. Oh my god, my ears. That was... The sound of that, like, bass boosted was awful. Like, genuinely awful. Oh my god. Yeah, there goes Kingler. Kingler's our biggest problem. But yeah, Weaken Will-O-Wisp. That actually could break Shadow Shield. I can at least get the special attack boost from Meteor Beam here for Dark Pulse and then try and go for flinches, but even then, I'm not fast. Yeah, there goes a Shadow Bone. And the burn, that's going to help a lot. Yeah, if they... I know if they want to Dynamax, I'll let them, but... Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh my god. It's the NPCs that are the biggest problem here, unironically. The NPCs might actually get us killed. Like, oh no. But with Shadow Shield broken, look at that. I think they deserve to get the Dynamax because they're definitely going to need it. But I could also go for it. And I can lower their special defense at least. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the special defense lower here. Because after that, then I can set up like psychic terrain and stuff if I really wanted. But this is going to be quad super effective, so that's something as well. And it's going to be powered. Look at the size of freaking Behem compared to Lunala. You know, I think that makes it 10 times funnier because look at that cranium. Holy fuck! That special attack boost mattered a lot. And there it goes. Okay. And Pokeball. I've wanted Shiny Lunala for so long, but I've never gotten it. So this is honestly my best chance at doing it. But yeah, I wish I knew why it wasn't fully coming through with the sound. Because it really should be. Let me double check. Yeah, it should be. Let's try this. I don't think that's shiny, so dang. That's a shame. Yeah, because I don't think that worked. It sucks, because I really do want sound to go through for you guys, but I genuinely am like, I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, so if I quickly do this, yeah, I have beaten this more than enough time. I can kind of show off what I meant earlier. Also, I use my frickin' old Protogen Sona for this because it had the funnier looking Mii when I made it originally on the Switch. So that's why I use it. I find it funnier. I will say the thing that I dislike about OBS right now is I quite literally cannot frickin' like sort it anymore. It annoys me. Let me just show off my home boxes real quick then. Okay, which one am I in at the current moment? I don't remember. Oh, I'm in my shiny box. Because this was me sorting out my shiny box. See, I have Segaleo. I have like a bunch of random ones. But yeah, I have everything from gender differences, as you can see. Like there's a small gender difference between some of these. And this goes on and on and on and on. every gender difference, even pseudo wudo, all the unknown. Fun fact, you can even see the Gligar tail, the Ursa rings. Like, there's so many variants. You don't realize until you start doing it, like, holy crap, a lot of these have more gender variants than you'd think. Got all of the Basculins, all of this took so long, especially all the Pavilion patterns. Also, they're all level 25 for the most part, because I got like several of them from events and or like from different things. Like this one I was just given, but like this one, like, and the amount of different like people, like, because you can see Firefly, Kaya's, the amount of different people in these as well, like all these Furfro, you can see most of them come from Go because I got them from other people. But like I have so many. This one I'm just missing the two middle forms, the Gore guys, because I went for the form decks. I'm also missing 10% Zygarde, which I can transfer in with ZA once that's fully done. I don't have Young Goose? I thought I had... Oh, wait. Why do I not have Young Goose? Am I seriously only missing Young Goose to have a full living deck? That's actually kind of funny. Like, I've been trying to collect the Alcremie forms, but just haven't done it in a while. And then over here, like, this one is technically something I can't get because it's Zarude Daddy form unless they release it again. But yeah, as you can see, this one is for triple segment, triple family. Like, it's just different forms, mainly. Like, I have the Gimme Ghoul forms. I have, like, I actually saved to look for, like, which one were the unique versions, all the way to Petrarun. And then I have a bunch of these that I need to just trade and stuff. Bunch of extras that I have. Look at all the Registeel I have. I have so many Registeel in my box. Like, I have so many duplicates of random Mon that I just don't need. Like, I don't need 5 Fion or 2 Arceus, but I have them. Oh. And I just think about it like, what the hell? Why do I have all this? And the crazy part is I can go here and you can see like a bunch of old Pokemon that I had. But yeah, like these last few are just all shinies that I've just been kind of sorting into groups of like, okay, here's what I have of the line. So it's something I've been working on a lot in my spare time, is just going through that. It's just one of those things you just slowly do in your spare time. But yeah, I've done a lot with various things. Like most of the stuff from Pokemon Bank, it's crazy. Before I do that, I need to do this. But I'm just like thinking about it. My Latias, the first shiny I got, is from 2010. And I just think about it now, like, it's been 16 years almost since I caught it, which is crazy. Like, genuinely crazy to me. But I look at it and I'm just kind of thinking to myself, damn. Because it's like, I don't know what else to say other than holy crap. But yeah, I know just in general, a lot of the shiny hunting I've done in the past has been varied. I know that this is one that I've been ignoring for a long time as a shiny hunting method because I just never really thought about doing it. And of course, in its heyday, it was probably way more populated than it is now. But honestly, I don't mind. I just enjoy being able to do this type of stuff now because it's been a long time since I've had the ability to do this stuff because it's like, man. And yeah, I know there's some things I could reasonably update and whatnot. Like I could have played Pacopia or whatever else, but I didn't. I was like, I want to shiny hunt. Some more chill stream where I can kind of just catch up on stuff, kind of give some updates here and there, and it just allows for a little bit more just communication of some stuff. But yeah, I know I got Pacopia for my birthday, and I'm just like, and I've really been enjoying it. But I also have really been enjoying just chilling because it's one of those things of over time I've really learned to enjoy a lot of these different games, and with Pokemon itself, it's kind of crazy to think how far that enjoyment has come to where I am now. I do wish the Sword and Shield version of this was way better. We need a. I wish we had this in Scarlet and Violet, unironically, non-shiny locked legendaries like this, because it would have made my life so much easier. But nope. What happens if the time runs out before it fully goes in? Does it just send me in? It probably does, but it's like... Ah, it's just called off. That's annoying. I definitely wish I had more people that I could do this with, because that just makes it a little more annoying. I wish even if you pressed invite others, you at least got a choice of do you still want to start anyway? That is my biggest gripe. But yeah, I definitely think it's one of those things that, not much. And I might need to do the switch code thing, unironically, thinking about it, because isn't that how you frickin' connect back in the, Sword and Shield? I mean, if I need to, I will, but doesn't mean I'm gonna not. I'm just gonna do this. Pollen Puff can be really good. This would be good for... Ooh, Contrary. Wait a minute. I really hope... Oh my god. Rabambi is actually, unironically really good, too. Okay, Psychic and Ghost type. That's Dragonair. The Ghost type is Trevenant. We'll go this way, because the normal type can be good, even if it's Auto-No. But yeah, it is kind of annoying. I probably should have set up a, Ow. I probably should have set up a switch code thing, but... Yeah. I definitely should have, but... You live and you learn. That's the inevitable. But yeah, it's something. I could reasonably, like, pin my Switch code. Like, it would not be hard, actually. Okay, I know I sent there it is. 'Cause, yeah, then I can put it in here. 'Cause it's an older code now, but would allow for more. Max Darkness, I need to be careful about stat boosts for me. Cause yeah. Boom. Cause yeah, I can make this switch code thing like yeah. Um boom. Boom. Sorry. Because now I can have that. Because then people can see the switch code easily. And I will check some of them, see if I have any. Because I have some very weird switch code friends that are probably going to make a lot of people go, wait, what? Audino is bulky, so at least it's useful in that regard. There we go. Anyway. Forgot what I was fully doing. But yeah, after each of these, I'll like double check the Switch stuff. If I don't think I've checked it in a long time, so I'm good without it. Definitely want to go this way. Cool. Wow. You know, I honestly quite like Malamar. I wish I could replace Topsy-Turvy. I forgot it was for the opponent and not me. I do wish Malamar had some more power behind it, though. Oop, there goes Berserker. At least we get to relax with some music for this. I mean, I'm not too worried about, like, a lot of these Dynamax Mon, just because it's like some of them aren't as bad as the others. And the good part is there's a chance to actually get, like, pretty good ones. Oh, there goes Trevenant. Like, each of these takes quite a few minutes for only 4, but it does have just a higher shiny odds in general. Especially with the shiny charm. It's like, might as well. If I remember, it's the lowest odds of any, like, thing before. Shit. And there goes Opno. Lycanroc midday at least can get Bite. I'm more worried about Raichu because it's weak to go. Huh. You know, I don't miss Dynamax. It's honestly my least favorite of the gimmicks. Just personally, I find it to be the most annoying of the gimmicks. Because it just feels kind of weird. I prefer terrestrialization, personally. Mega would be in the middle. And Z moves are definitely my least favorite. I will say that. I'm just not a fan of Z moves. Though I definitely prefer the Gigantamax. Because at least with Z moves, it was like, okay, yeah, it's a one-turn thing, but it has some uniqueness. But with Dynamax and stuff, like, you got Gigantamax, but it's also like, it just kind of feels just weird. Oh, there goes Lycanroc. I mean, as much as I wouldn't mind a shiny Lycanroc, I already know I have one in Scarlet and Violet. I randomly found it the other day when I was, like, just chilling, doing a little bit of hunting for another Pokemon, and I was like, oh shit, a shiny Lycanroc. And a few things. Of course. Why does that first one just want to keep changing out their Pokemon? They should have. Ah. Ah. Anyways. We'll just Night Slash for that quad super effect. Magic Go. Oh boy. There goes Shadow Shield. That didn't do much. That kid, though, holy. You know, Lunala is a lot weaker physically, at least, so that helps. It would have been better if it just went for Bite as well. Just saying. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep, I had a feeling. As soon as I saw Max Starfall, I was like, there's only one it's gonna be going for. And it was me. Hey, 22. Hope you're doing well today. I am just chilling playing some Sword and Shield because we have that ability now. And yes, I know the sound isn't working for the game itself. I mean, that's why I have background music mainly, but it's like there's not much I can do about it yet because I honestly don't know what's causing it. It was working fine yesterday, but today, no. It was working totally fine on Discord. Lord knows. So that's something I'm going to be working on later, it seems. But I'm shiny hunting Lunala right now. Oh, there goes Lycanroc. Oh, wow, I'm surprised it survived that. To be fair, I was hit with a max Starfall. Because it has Moongeist Beam, Moon Blast, and a few other things. Oh no, not a magical coat. Whatever will we do? But yeah, I've been wanting shiny Lunala for a long time, so that's why I decided, you know what, I'm gonna shiny hunt it. Next on my list will definitely be Dialga, though, because holy frickin' crap. Once I find Dialga's max raid layer, I'm gonna shiny hunt it, because knowing now that I spent over a year's worth of time only for nothing alone disgusts me. Hell, I might do it on BDSP because at least it will be higher odds. Nope. 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 Womp womp. Yep. Yes, please. Lunala. But yeah, I'm basically going to do an invite others, and if we don't see anything, I'll just do a don't invite others. And we'll kind of switch back and forth for the most part if people don't end up like showing up. If they do, we'll just kind of start as if we didn't invite others the time before. I think that's the best way to kind of do it because at least it allows me. Oh shit, yeah, I just realized something. I said I was gonna check. Because I don't know if I have any received ones. Yeah, no. God, I have so many random things. Anyways, back to business. You think you recently hit the jackpot? Nice, nice. That's always a good thing to do. But yeah, it feels weird having a Switch 2 on my desk now and not like the Switch Lite. And I will say, the amount of like just strength it took to like sell the Switch Lite that my Grammy got me is like one of the last gifts she got me, because it's like she got my sister and I Switch Lites as a surprise for Christmas. It's like, oh my god. Yeah, I know how we're in a RAM crisis. Freaking expensive as hell. That's why I was like, should I upgrade my RAM or should I get a Switch 2 with like the saved up money? I was like, you know what? This at least gives me more options. Also, the black bar at the bottom, I don't know why it exists. Found 232 gig RAM sticks. Oh, damn. That feels too good to be true. Like, for only 150, that just feels too good to be true. It's kind of crazy. Honestly, it is crazy, though, that we're saying that now, of all times. Hey, we got more people! I'm gonna wait until it gets to around 30, and then I'll start exploring. But, hey, this is the most we've had so far. But yeah, I really enjoy the Dynamax adventures so far. Like, I know we've only done 2, but I remember enjoying them, like, quite a bit back in the day, but even then, I'll give it a bit more. See if we get a 4th. But in general, I it's hey, we got 4. Woohoo! And yeah, I was like, you know what? I might as well put my Switch code up there because it's useful. I'll take Glalie. Because Grovile's just not good in this case. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a throwaway. At least with Glalie, I can do some decent normal bug. Okay. So for Lunala, it's Ghost Psychic. We could get Scyther, Greedent. Ooh, Steel type could be nice. Though Palossand is on this side. I think Palossand will be good, plus normal types are just good in general. Because Palossand will be amazing. Underrated, I Ow. Thank God you guys don't have to hear that sound because holy fuck. It's just so loud. That's one of my least favorite parts about Dynamax is just If I do this, it just becomes Max Steel Strike. I'm just gonna take this thing out as quick as possible with that. Because at least then we can just destroy this thing. Get rid of it. Normal Fairy. Which is not a bad typing. Like, don't get me wrong. But I want to make sure this thing does not exist. There's just some Pokemon that just hurt to hear their cries in Gigantamax terms. Max Steel Spike. Honestly, the fact that that didn't do more is more saddening than anything. Yeah, we did not get a lot of good Mon for this. But mine is probably the best for the later stuff, sadly. Which is the real sad. Oh boy! Because, yeah, I'm just gonna spam this for now. Because I at least get to raise our defenses and whatnot. Youch. That Grovyle needs to go. Sure, I'll just go for another. I mean, I don't want to waste any PP on moves I know I won't be using. Fun fact, I do have a shiny Wigglytuff already, but I don't mind getting another. Honestly, I think what I might do with, like, duplicate shinies that I don't need to evolve for anything, I might just, like, do, like, a thing with them where it's like, yeah, I'll just give some to viewers or something. I don't know. Or I'll give them to friends. I might just do that. Friends, family, viewers. I don't need it. I definitely think Grovyle needs to go. Why did you not get rid of Grovyle? I mean, that's Orbeetle. To be fair. I'm just saying. Because Orbeetle is Psychic, so it resists the Psychic, but it's also Bug. I mean, I definitely will be able to take this out pretty easily with these guys. But yeah, Grovyle is a huge problem against this. And I can just Ice Fang. Best case scenario, I get a freeze. Worst case scenario, it doesn't hit. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, Jesus. We are fighting the frickin' battle of wits right now. Wow. Oh my god, Stone Edge, don't miss. God, Stone Edge is gonna be the death of us, isn't it? Grovyle's Dynamaxing? Oh my god. Grovyle's gonna fucking die. Rest in peace, Grovyle. This Grovyle, I just don't trust to survive. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. There goes Tentacruel. I will say though, we got a horrid selection of Pokemon for this. Jesus Christ. I mean, thankfully it's flying type, so it won't get the negative. It won't negatively affect us from having grassy terrain. So that's a plus. I mean, I'm just gonna go for another Ice Fang. I mean, that did amazing. Come on. Ooh, if only it was physical moves. Wait, raising our attacks is actually really good here. Because that's kind of how you have to think with Dynamax when you don't have a lot of good. Is, okay, what's going to help the team the most? And honestly, attack raise, amazing. And the overgrowth is at least helping heal us. Yeah, we should easily be able to take out Scythos next turn. But that Grovyle, I'm just so nervous. Oh, Max Guard, that's actually smart. And it didn't. It went for Sand Slash. You know, I'm surprised it did not go for Grovyle once. You would have thought it would have gone for Grovyle. You get me? You'd imagine it would. But no. Do 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 do. Not mine. I don't need it. Okay. Tank. I don't need to switch. Mine is pretty good. And it's too much of a risk. Now here's the question. It's all ground types. We have Palpitoad, Marshtomp, but I want Palisand here. Because of the ghost type. Ah, White Herb. Life Orb could be fun. I mean, I guess I'll go for the Muscle Headband. I mean, Life Orb is too much of a risk. Like, unironically, it is too much of a risk. Especially for a Glalie. And this will at least get me a little more physical damage. Boy, imagine having Grovyle for this one. I'm gonna lower its special defense, I guess. Actually, are any of us special attackers? Actually, yeah, Tentacruel has one. But it has... I will say that is the one difficult thing about this, is it's hard to fully, like, um, set up everything. Okay, so if I were to Dynamax, I can lower its special defense more. I think I'm just gonna stick with Crunch. Yeah, Water Pulse gonna do a lot more. I can lower its special defense again, I guess, if needed. Also, this is probably coming at me, isn't it? Oh, no. Rest in peace, Sandslash. Critical hit feels so mean. Oh, Lord. I just realized it's a freaking NPC, isn't it? I think someone disconnected. Because that isn't the same thing. Ow. At least that Max Darkness will be good. Oh, that's a huge miss. I'm gonna go for the Stab Ice Fang. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's dead this turn. Thank God. Lower its special attack, too, is not bad. And there it goes. Hydro Pump. And of course, I gotta catch these so I can see if they're shiny or not. Do 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 I do not need it. Oh, thank fuck. Mine is the most at risk of going down. So I think if I get the option, I'm gonna Dynamax for safety. Like, genuinely. Plus, then I can lower its specialty much easier. while dealing damage. But I got a crunch. Okay, Tentacruel's going for it. Okay. I'm okay with that. I just need to pray I am safe. Hopefully it will see Tentacruel as a bigger threat, but the AI is not always that smart. This is gonna hurt. Or not. Oh my lord. It's gonna keep using bounds. Yep, I knew it was gonna happen. As soon as it happened, as soon as I realized I was not full HP and was like yellow, I was like, yep, it's gonna be me. Wigglytuff, Scyther, Uptown. Awesome. Big rip to them, but it happens. Maybe this time we won't get a horrible, like, selection of Mon. Also, yes, I know I have a Zygarde one and a Kyogre one. I already have a Zygarde shiny, so I'm not as worried about it. And I already, like, and I do want a Kyogre one eventually, but right now I want Linus Park personally. I love that crimson color it has. I personally think it's a nice color. Plus, I was also too lazy to go looking for more max rate dens for like specifics. So. do, do, like I have so many random songs stuck in my brain. It's just kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, that one is just I'll do it again. Because at least it gives me kind of a chance to relax. But my plan here is to kind of just chill, not worry too much. It's just one of those things you gotta work on as time goes on. Like, it's so hard sometimes to just sit down and chill. But sometimes you get the chance. And it's nice when you get the chance. And you know very well some of these people are actually, like, really wanting it. Even if they can't get it. When it comes to, like, the Pokemon, it's just like, I think it's just nice chilling. Not if you worry too much, then it becomes a problem in its own regard with this. I know there's going to be some of these I just don't succeed with because Pokemon rental shit is awful. But I definitely would love to see a version of this come back in like winds and waves. I think it's really fun. It just allows for a lot more when it comes to the game itself. Like, especially, like, I hope they re-add shiny huntable legendaries. Like, I understand shiny locking, like, the main levels and stuff, like, main story stuff. That makes sense. But yeah, it's like, there's only so much you can do. Um, I guess I'll go Polytoad. Of course. I mean, sometimes you're just not gonna get lucky with what you find. Steel, bug. Okay, let's see. Fighting grass. Poison, normal. It's normal dark. And the bug type, it's hard to tell, but steel is good. I'm gonna go this way because we can get an obstacle. It'll be very good. I know that there's a very low chance that they'll actually get much success from my drizzle. So I literally just gotta hope. I do wish all status moves and stuff like that, like helping hand, didn't become like max guard only. Because it would have just added a little bit more to it, just in my personal opinion. Why? Just why? I fucking hate Cherim. And there's a high likelihood they're never gonna get rid of Cherim. I can guarantee it. And watch this. The next turn they're gonna set up the sun again. I can bet it. I'm gonna set up the sun again. It's gonna be annoying. But I don't care about the thing. We don't need the sun. My frickin' god. I hate this Cherim. It just chooses to use Sunny Day. Frickin' Sunny Day! Despite the fact that Drizzle does more for us! Like, my dude! The NPCs in this game are not smart. Makes me miss the Scarlet and Violet NPCs even more. Because at least they were more sane. It's like the Scarlet and Violet NPCs being more normal was definitely nice. And I do wish I could do more with that, but it's like, damn. Of course it wasn't the Cherim. This Cherim is going to hunt us. I can guarantee it. I'm actually checking right now for the capture card thing, like if there is a thing I missed. I might try that at the. You know what? I already know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna earth power. Yep, there it is. Okay, this might mess with the video a little bit, but okay. So I'm going to earth power again. Okay. I mean, it's not really specifying. Hmm. I'm gonna set it to that for now. But yeah, it seems I'm gonna have to do a little bit of they will not use it right. I already know they won't. I know enough about these NPCs at this point that they will not do it when what to do when asked. I mean, I'm gonna take the expert belt. Why did they give wise glasses? I mean, I think it has aura sphere, so at least there's that. Oh, that was loud and annoying. Oh my god, that hurt my ears. Only 5? I need to thunderbolt this. But like, okay, so okay. Okay. I'm just gonna use one of these. It's weird because it wants me to do a specific thing that I can't do, I think. Don't you just love confusing ways things are written? Oh wow, yeah. Sunny day. Because it's weird. I can hear it, but it's not working on the like thing. Let's see. I'm gonna test something. This might affect. Okay. What? Yeah, no, that doesn't. It's annoying when shit like this happens because it just makes it more annoying to deal with. 'Cause it's like, how the frick am I gonna deal with insert thing? Okay. I'll have to figure out more of this, like, over time, because I genuinely don't know. Like, because it's asking for, it's worded in a very weird way, so it's got me over here like, huh? You know what? I'm fine with that one. Still wish Cheryl was gotten rid of, but that's just a personal thought. I still think I dislike her. This Cheryl alone annoys me. But yeah, I also chose this for today because it's going to be a bit of a, like, smaller day today, just because I have other stuff I need to do. I'm just thinking when I'll even be able to fix this. Because I can't fix it after stream. I know that. Because I have stuff I need to do still. But I'm like doing stuff in my brain of like, okay. Because I know I like lightly tapped on it when I mentioned it, but I didn't like go into too much detail. But I might as well kind of mention that, yeah, it's not gonna, like, part of the reason I chose to do this instead of Photopia is I know it's going to be a shorter day today for me when it comes to streaming, just because I have stuff I need to do. So I'm not like 100% sure if it will end, like how early it will end. It just depends when I get the message. Because, yeah, I'm quite literally waiting on that message. And then I gotta leave. My mom is recently out of surgery. Yeah, my mom recently got out of surgery, so I've been like keeping an eye on her. And if I get the message of like if more like when I get the message from my dad, I'm gonna be taking over making sure she's okay while he's gone for a bit. Because he said he'd message me before, because it takes me a while to get there. So he was like, yeah, I'll message you like 10 minutes before I leave, because then it's like she's not gonna be there for an hour alone, because I live close to home still. Like, even though I live in like the rural areas, it's like, I mean, when you know the back roads as well as I do at this point, you kind of figure out the quick ways to get there, and yeah, I know the quickest way to get to them. It takes me about half an hour, 45 minutes at most. But even that shouldn't be too long. But I got plans. And there goes Lunala. But yeah, it's just one of those types of situations where it's like, can't do much about it, but still, it's just part of life. You can only do so much. But yeah, the audio thing, we're fixing it completely different. Because yeah, that I'm hoping I'll have some time tonight, but until I can know for sure, I can't really say too much. Nope. 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 My hope is to get a shiny Lunala, but I know it's not gonna be like a high chance. You know what's kind of the craziest thing I just thought about? Every single Alolan Pokemon is shiny huntable except the mythical. You ever think about that? It's true for actually most Pokemon generally, because some of them you just can't get the mythical shinies like Victini. But with the additions we've gotten from the Pokemon Home stuff, we can get Shiny Meloetta, Shiny Keldeo for completing the Dexes. So, as soon as we get the chance to get a Shiny Victini, you could. The only thing you would really need is a Shiny Genesect. So, but if you use Pokemon Go and still had like a thing for a Victini or Genesect and like Shiny hunted it, if possible, that would be the only real way you could get every Gen 5 Pokemon like Shiny. But even then, I don't even think that would be possible. But even then, I definitely think there's a possibility with that stuff. Just not the highest likelihood. But yeah, I know when it comes to a lot of the stuff, it's just luck when it comes to shinies. Because yeah, I really do like shiny a lot in my own ways. And I also like Utopia a lot. I've really been enjoying it since I gotten it. Like, oh my lord. But yeah, it's one of those things that I've kind of gotten used to more over time. Is like the various shiny hunting methods. Like, can I remember what is needed to make a great shiny power sandwich in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet off the top of my head? No. I'm not that. But I still understand, like, a lot of the basic methods. Okay. I am gonna go for Lantern. Hey there. Hope you're doing well today, Goof. And I certainly will hydrate. It is important to stay hydrated after all. Okay. Normal. We could go for this way. We do get a bug type. And a dark type. And since it's Lunala, like, I think this should be the better path here. Because then we'll get a resistance and immunity to at least Moon type. And then a quad super effective. As long as they have the right moves. Yeah, I honestly need to freaking figure out why it stopped working with the audio. It annoys me that it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna work. And then today it's like, yeah. Because that's gonna annoy me for the rest of the day. I know from what I last heard from my mom, post-surgery, she's been playing Doom apparently a lot on like the PS4. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm not surprised, but it's also kind of funny thinking about my mom sitting there playing Doom post-surgery, just like, because she's not allowed to lift stuff, etc. You know, post-surgery shit. But it's really funny thinking about her playing Doom. Because I never, like, took her to be someone who liked playing Doom. I always thought she was more of a platformer person. So seeing her play Doom is kind of funny. Ah, yes, the rain. Boldor Iron Defense ain't gonna do crap. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm just gonna blast. Boldor's done for. Honestly, I hate the NPCs in Sword and Shield. They are the worst NPCs. I do hope though that they, with Winds and Waves, they keep like the whole like just like what we've had with Dynamax Adventures and Terrestrialized Adventures, Terrestrial Adventures. I hope we get a form of that that just kind of improves on it, because I do like the way you can play with multiple people, but also I prefer the like turns being taken at your own pace thing that happens with the Scarlet and Violet one and the speed up bits, where it's more timer based, because it makes it a little more interesting. Um, but I'd love to see that with like a return of something like the Max Lair, because one, the shiny chances are nice, but two, I would really, and I mean really, love to see non-shiny locked legendaries get released through that, because even if they don't like do all of them, just making it so more of them are available would be nice, because that was one of my biggest gripes with Scarby, is just the shiny locked legendaries, like every single one, even the ones you can't find. I'll leave Tauros. You know what? I'm fine with it being taken by. I definitely want to go for Excavali. Of course. And we're missing the dark type. I know it's random, but frick. God, I just realized half of our group is water ground. Might as well. Because genuinely a steel bug type would have been really nice. I can't really do much to this though. I could have confused Raid actually. Though we all know that Boldor is going to be dead weight. How much do you want to guess? Wow, it went for me. I was about to say, how much do you want to guess it's going to go for the Boldor and one of these, like, and just destroy it? Oh wow, it's attacking. Crazy. I'm going to confuse Ray. It's all I can really do. Because Water Pulse ain't gonna do much, and Hydro Pump does not do much. Even in the rain. So I can at least confuse it. Oh, this is gonna hurt. And there goes Boldor. Oh, God. At least it has Sturdy. I really want that frickin' NPC to get rid of it. I'm just gonna Water Pulse. I'm gonna let it fly. Because Hydro Pump is so often. After all, if it's not 100%, it's gonna be 50%. It's just how it always is, it feels. Come on, Confusion. Focus Blast? Why did it try to Focus Blast? I mean, thank God it's Focus Miss, but still. There's no point in Dynamax. It just makes this last longer. Because Tauros should take it out, and if not, Whiscash will. You know, I do not have the Jotonian shinies for Quagsire and Wooper. I only have the Paldean one for Paldean, Wooper, and Clodsire. I only have their shinies. I definitely should get Quagsire and Jotonian Wooper. Home. I don't need it. Boldore needs to go. Get rid of your fucking Boldore, you damn NPC! I know it's an NPC, but I need him to get rid of that fucking Boldore. Like, genuinely, please. That's a Raichu that's weak. They're like, both of these are gonna be weak to Lunala. At least the Ice Path gives us a heal. Ah, I hate the sounds of Dynamax. I personally think they made the Dynamax sounds way too fucking loud. I'm gonna confuse Ray, but we all know Boldor's done. It has 1 HP. Part of me wonders if the other person is also yelling at the NPC because it's like, oh my god, get rid of the fucking Boldor. Like, I can. Thank God for the accuracy drop from Muddy Water. Because genuinely, the accuracy drop mixed with the confusion is very good. And let's test my luck with Hydro Pump. And Raichu is definitely going to go down. Oh. Why is it going for Tauros? Jesus Christ. Okay, there it goes. My lord. Like, I know I put my Switch code in there just in case people wanted to do this with me, but like, oh my lord. This Raichu. I don't know which I dislike more, the NPC or the Boldore itself. I'm fine with Confuse Ray. Thank God the Boldore is gone! Maybe the NPC will be smarter. Maybe. Alls I know is this is not going to be a fun one. I am going to confuse Ray. Yeah, I think it's better to stick with the accuracy drops that you get from Muddy Water because that's going to be good. Setting up electric terrain. Wait, doesn't it have Levitate? Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, the special attack drop too. Whoa. Because I can keep it confused. And I can max Geyser this to set up the range for water type moves. So then water and electric type moves will both be buffed. So I know no one has. I don't think Raichu had Thunder. I didn't really pay enough attention. But even then, this should do pretty nicely. Yeah, I. Well, at least it has paralysis now on top of it. God, it's so specially bulky. It hit itself in confusion. Can go for a max power, max geyser. Stab in the rain. You got this, Lantern. Show 'em who's boss. You got this. That assurance is doing so much. Oh, the muddy water hit. Honestly, lowering his accuracy is so nice. Ba-da-ba-ba. And there goes stat changes. And ability. Wait, doesn't that mean it literally just buffed one of our Pokemon here? If abilities were also nullified? Yeah, I think it did. Because I'm quite sure Alolan Reich was Levitate. I know what I must do. Actually, wait, no, it's probably going to set it up itself. Yep. Gotta remember, NPCs aren't always that smart. God, Lantern. You know, it's kind of sad that most of our damage was coming from a Tauros. If you think about it, like a good chunk of damage came from that Tauros. Oh my god, it went for Whiscash. I think I might not need to confuse it again, just because with everything, it should die this turn. Yeah. And dead. Ah, yes. And all. You know, it sucks that there were no good glasses in this game comparatively. Honestly, I really hope we get similar customization in Winds and Waves as we did in ZA, because god, I love ZA's customization. Even if my character looks like a twink femboy. Like, I will say, this changed in Legends ZA and it looked shiny now. Because the shiny looks so similar to the original now, it feels. Because I honestly thought I was going to get a shiny. I'm like, wait, that's a normal one? Because they made it darker and more tan. I'm like, oh, freaking course. So I don't know what happened with the shiny version of it. And it's like, I really hope they made it darker as well, because otherwise they're the same color. Just one of those moments of, oh, well done. Ah. But yeah, At least we got another person. We'll see if they stay. Like, just in general, I definitely think there's a good idea, like a few good ways we could do this. I'm just hoping we don't get too unlucky with the rental Pokemon this time as well, because those rental Pokemon can be so finicky. I've seen them do some pretty crazily annoying crap. Oh my lord. But yeah, it's nice to just kind of relax with this. Do, 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 No, that's a cute little fade. I'll give it a little bit more time. We might get a fourth. You never know. Ah, yes. I've actually played quite a bit of Photopia in my off time just because it's nice. It's enjoyable for me. I love Animal Crossing-like games, as well as just building games in their own right. It just allows me to be very creative. And I have a picture saved in my images because I found it so freaking funny. Because it was a Paris talking to Bulbasaur and saying, basically, I bet I'll look amazing when I grow up. I'm gonna be all strong. And I'm just thinking to myself, oh, you poor thing. Because, for those who don't know, Paris dies, basically. It's controlled by the mushroom. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Fairy type. Ooh, there's dark type up there. Okay, so the dark type we could hit from fairy to bug to dark. The fairy is Comfey. That's kind of obvious. Boom, boom. I had to turn down like my headphones a lot for this. And since you guys can't hear, I'm not too worried about certain things. I'm just gonna use dive. I'm not gonna Dynamax. I don't really see a point. Not for this one. Plus, I get to use Gulp Missile. I like Gulp Missile. Honestly, Gulp Missile is one of the funniest abilities. It's also surprisingly good, like, in general. It is really good. What are they thinking? Like, this thing is a great support, but battling against it is not as much of a threat. Do-do-do. My god, the NPC is just gonna keep going for stun spore, isn't it? The NPCs love to do stats boost for some reason. Never understood why. You can tell the I don't know player's like, fuck, I don't know what to use. I mean, nothing helps. It's probably what they're thinking. Or they're just having connection issues, which is also possible. Die. Did not do a lot, but I got my Gulp Missile. Wow, it's paralyzed. You know, I never realized the back of his throat actually, like, started to jiggle. And I don't know how to feel about that. I genuinely don't know how I should feel about that. I don't know whether to be disgusted or what. I mean, we all know Cramorant is a throat goat, but damn. Honestly, this is more of an annoying Pokemon to go up against because it's like, it's bulky, we can't do a lot of damage and whatnot. I don't think my Gulp Missile activates until I get hit. Oh my god. We're gonna get destroyed by a freaking Comfey. Just being a nuisance. Wow, life do works. Genuinely, I'm just gonna throat chop. I want this Gulp Missile to go off. Because it will deal, I think it deals like percent damage, but I might be wrong. I just need something other than Cramorant eventually. And that Autono player definitely seems to be having like a connection problem. Oh, sorry about the yawn. You know, I wonder what I'll have for lunch. Just had that random thought pop into my brain. Because I'm thinking about it, I won't be home most likely. So. Maybe my parents want something impressive leftover wise. I mean, I could also make homemade popcorn. I know they have it as well. Okay, I'm done waiting. We're blasting this bitch. Like, no one Dynamax. And at this point, it just needs to happen. Yeah, this is one of the downsides of this system, is it just takes forever when someone's not good connection and stuff. You know, I have yet to see what the Terra Raid battles look like with the Switch 2. I really should look. But oh. Because, yeah, I definitely need to. Did I lose my Gulp Missile? My Gulp Missile. Oh, God. Draining. Yes. No. God, that's the most damage I think any, like, we've done in a non-super effective hit in a while. Okay. There we go. It's freaking gone. This thing can go to hell. The one thing is I genuinely don't know if I want to switch this for Cramorant with how much worse of a Pokemon it's gonna be for me. It had Energy Ball after you Draining Kiss and Floral Healing with Triage, of course. Its signature ability. Also, for those who haven't seen the abilities for the starter megas from ZA, Mega M4 just got Mold Breaker. Poor Mega M4. But we now have Dragon Eyes for Alligator's Mega, which just like Galvanize, Pixelate, and stuff, but Dragon Eyes, which really opens up the door for a lot of new stuff. Like, genuinely. Like, that opens the door for a lot of, like, intriguing stuff. Also, that's a charge effect. I can tell with certainty that's a charge effect. And then you have Mega Meganiums, which seems to basically mean that it acts like it is in harsh sunlight, at least with Solar Beam. But if it's just acts like it's in harsh sunlight for like its abilities and moves, that's a max power synthesis as well. Like Mega Meganium will be so powerful. Celio, because that is such a powerful ability for Meganium, but Meganium needed it. Like, it was kind of a bulky mid-mon, but now it actually stands a chance against other mon that it normally would go against. Oh no, it's the battery. Dive, dive, dive. Also, I really love Charjabug's freaking sound. Like, some of the Pokemon sounds are just so memorable. Like, of course, you got the classic of, like, Kricketune. Or, one for me is Tortuga's because there's just something so specific about the that works way too well for it. And of course, there's some very known ones that, like, repeated it in a form, like, with a lot of general. But then there's some that just don't repeat in the same way and are just really unique. Like, is like used by quite a lot. But depending on the level of sound, because with Cranium, it's very like different than like various others, but not exactly easy to make that sound specifically. Like, some of them are also pretty obvious, like ba-do-da-da for like Porygons. Because I mean, Porygons is the only one to sound that way. Another one that comes to mind is woo! For Leafeon, I believe is that one. Like, there's just some that are very recognizable. Is one that just came to brain, because that's Heliolisk. I love Heliolisk crying. It's really funny. Oh, I don't know. Just life do, life do, life do. fact that half of our team is weak to this thing. I'm just gonna throat chop this charge bug. Oh boy. This Autono person's driving me insane in its own little way because they just are taking forever, but I know that's an inevitable sometimes with this stuff. But yeah. You know, if I could get Shiny Necrozma, I'd love to see, like, what changes between each of the forms because I honestly don't remember what it looks like off the top of my head, but I am just more curious than anything. No gloom! Not the special attack. Bro had Toxic and waited this long to use it. Are you serious? Also, I'm quite sure this Autono is just gonna keep playing. Like, the only reason we know that Autono person isn't replaced by an NPC is because of the fact that it isn't going instantly. Might as well make this a heavy hitter with some stab. Because apparently I'm the only one who wants to Dynamax. Do-do-do. Imagine if the Celio guy was like trying to speed run. Like, this is the worst one to be speed running with. But to be fair, they probably would have just stopped at Suicune. They usually do. It's time. Wow! Holy crap. Oh, it was a crit. No wonder. Youch. At least Venoshock does more. Oh, Brian's gonna kill. When your Max Geyser's useful. And we didn't have to even deal with the Cherrim that kept setting up sunny days this time. Which is also nice. But Ring. That sound will haunt your Bro, I ain't taking that. Like, Eerie Impulse and String Shot are good. Like, don't get me wrong. But fuck, my dude. Because I'm just kind of thinking, I definitely do not need it. No one took it. That's a Great Dilly, which is honestly, like, really good in its own regard, but I feel like Sharpedo is gonna do way better. Do, 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 do. Oh, oh. Like, you have to imagine a lot of people in Galar probably ended up, like, getting, like, severe ear damage from the sheer amount of Dynamax. You ever think about that? Because it's likely. Like, it's kind of funny to me, though, that Pokemon heights, like, are kind of surprisingly accurate in their own ways. But their weights are just so proportionally what the fuck. Like, their weights do not match. So it's really funny. Like, one that just came to mind is Victory Bell. Is like, its size, like, for a living creature and stuff, makes some sense. But its weight just feels weird. Would expect it to be differently weighed. It actually reminds me of, I was watching someone react to the new Megas, in their playthrough of ZA, and I just remember them seeing Mega Victory Bell, and their first reaction was, "Oh my god, they impregnated it?" Yeah. Apparently, that was their first thought was, "Ah yes, Victory Bell has been impregnated." Because of course. Let's just impregnate a Victory Bell, I guess. By that line. Like, what? Like, it's the weirdest way I've ever heard it said. Freaking crazy. Like, oh my lord. Like, the fact that that came out of their mouth still boggles my brain. Like, why was that their first thought? Like, of all the things they could have thought about, just, maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to do some good. Also, that Gloom is doing amazingly. Use your Gulp Missile! You got this! It seems I'm just gonna be in charge of Dynamaxing at this point, apparently. So I might as well just stick to it. Wow. Oh boy. Ah yes, this yeah. All I know is, at least when I have to watch it's gonna at least be because it's like, I at least like them all quite well. Like, it's fair. So it's not gonna be bad. Anyway, it's gonna be. Oh my god, stop using Life Dew! For God's sakes, it's just Life Dew, not any of its other moves. I know it has other good moves. Guess it's my turn to take on this frickin' chaos. Let's just max Geyser. Hope it takes him out. I do the raid. Honestly, Bloom should be able to take him out. pretty good. But oh, sorry about the yawn. Okay. Okay. Oh, great. Swagger. Thank God I didn't hit myself in confusion for that one. And it's down. Boom. Good going, Shark. It's time to get in the ball. Woohoo! I mean, I have throat chop. I should be good. So I'm probably gonna end up giving it to Celio if he wants it. Grand Poobah is also. I mean, it's not like I don't have people in my life who are fine with me using that as their gender affirming. I have a friend who loves the fact that I will call them the Grand Poobah, and I think that's kind of funny that they enjoy it that much. Ah, yes. Ah. You know what's probably going to be a worthwhile thing doing? Sharply raising my special defenses. I shall become Ramaran. This will take a while with the octo. You know, being forced to do this every single time is very because you just sit here. At least we got a little bit of protection. The worst part is it's just gonna keep going for stunts. So we're kind of screwed. I'd prefer it go for toxic. Like genuine. So at least with toxic, that's like damage over time. Throat chop. This will do some good damage. Chop. Oh boy. I will say, whenever Winds and Waves comes out, I'm really excited, just personally. Wow. Throat chop. Viv. Honestly, it feels like the Autono person just like joined and set down their controller. Like genuine. Like that's what it feels like. Oh my god, they use draining piss. My god. I know it's still random, frick. But it's kind of crazy to see them use draining piss. Doo-doo. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a bit. One of the few times you wish you could just kick and or didn't have to worry about certain things. Well, at least paralysis took effect. Slowly be damaging. Moonblast. You know what? Lowered its special attack. That's something. In this day and age, that is something. I mean, God, we're barely dealing damage because most have a few special attacks. So it's kind of like, well, crap. You know, it's funny, I can't really sing long notes because my mic just is like, oh, nope, that might be a background noise. So it just goes, wah, da, 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 da. So if it's a lower note, like, ooh, it just fades out like that. It's annoying. It just chooses that it's like, nope, this is background noise. Ironically, I have noise suppression turned off too. That's just how my mic came. But, sucks. Can only do so much. Oh my god, the Dynamax turn. This thing needs to just go down. Brian's gonna do a lot more damage in the rain with under 8.5 HP. Oh my gosh, come on. This is so annoying. Freaking Autono. Oh my lord. It's so annoyingly long. Honestly, I wish they would have noticed the lack of like doing things and just kicked them. And I would have rathered an NPC because it's like, at least then it would be faster. But it's practically being run by an NPC already. So annoying. There goes Bloom. Oh. Draining Kiss. Well, I mean, it should be dead soon. Don't need to worry about it. And Throat Chop. Doo doo. Yes. Well, whatever goes next is gonna kill it. There we go. Normal. Nothing. Okay. It happens. We will try another. Let's see. And at least this time we should have that auto. So that should help quite a bit. If I remember correctly, the Audino guy was the other one. Dang. That might be right. We'll just wait to see if anyone else joins. It's honestly nice just being able to relax like this while waiting. I know there's not a lot I can really talk about with certain things just because it's one of those types of things that I can't say too much about some of the stuff I'm doing. But yeah, I think the most annoying part is knowing the fact that there's a high likelihood I'll have to temporarily move out of the house because they have to fix the freaking foundation because shit happened. Thankfully, we get access to a fund for that, but still fucking. And I really don't know how it's gonna affect my streams. Like, once I know for sure how it's gonna affect the streams, I'll like keep you updated on it. But it's still annoying because it means we're gonna have to temporarily move out. And I don't know if I have to take everything or not, but it really just depends on the extent of the damages and shit. But even then, when moving into a new place, it's going to be a thing of, okay, will I even have an internet connection? And if I do or don't, I will try and keep you guys updated if I'll be able to even stream So, um, I'll go for Sludge Bomb. Seismitoad Sludge Bomb. It's annoying because it's hard to tell half the time on like what you want to use. Bioplume, Gold Muna. I guess we'll go Sigilif. It's just one of those things where it's kind of hard to say for sure. Because Sigilif can have some nice setup moves. Just depends. Well, might as well do this. It'll raise special attack. Why not? It'll make it more powerful too against this guy. Might as well. Oh no. It is the same person as the other. Meaning they are there. They just choose to do this, it feels like. Or it's their internet. Which is kind of like, damn. Like, that's... I feel like it's most likely the internet. You never know. Either that or they were just like really thinking. Booze. I can at least get the special attack up. Because Max Strike does not do anything good for us. Other than damage. It's accuracy. Oh, Flash Cannon. Yeah, like multiple of us are using special attacks. So at least it's like more effective. I mean, it lowers the speed stat to be fair. Okay, yeah, no, it's not the same thing. Same guy. Which is nice. Triple Axle is honestly really good. And that's gonna hurt. But they decided to go for the Steel type. The fact that it just barely survived. Freaking serious. Well, there it goes. One of the few times we actually see Steel Roller be useful. Kind of crazy. Okay, there we go. Got us to... Oh boy. Gosh. Oh my lord. I mean, I'm gonna keep my Seismitoad. Seismitoad's just useful. Oh, Jean's the one that has the sneezes. So that's a different person. Debating very hard if they want it. Like, genuinely, I just keep This way we can get a munchlax, but this way we can also it's it's difficult because there's a lot of choices that need to be made for this. That sounded horrifying. Sounded like something you'd hear from like a docu-series, ARG on YouTube. Let's just sludge bomb and see if we can get a poison. Hey, we got the poison. Why did she just go? Oh my god. The NPCs are not smart. Oh god, not yawn. Partially the defense stat. Might as well do that for them. Still crazy. Okay. Yeah, I think the person with the sneeze will probably just either is thinking very hard or they just have a low internet connection. Both are possible. Honestly, I'm worried about not having Ethernet access, like, after having to move out temporarily for the freaking foundation fixing, because if I don't, I can't. Hell, I won't be able to do a lot of shit, which will really suck. Means I'd have to figure out a lot of crap. Because my laptop, let's just say it can't stream like it used to. I mean, that thing is not doing that well. It used to do a lot better than it does now. Just go for echoed voice. And dead. Honestly, having the ability to deal poison is kinda nice. The issue is, it's my only move I'll have against Lunala if I stick with it. Because, yeah, everything else is normal. Not like it's much better, but still better than what I have. Oh my god! Everyone wants to go with this. I only have, okay, they got berries lying on the ground. That's butter. So that will at least get us. It'll be pretty nice. It's not gigantic. And honestly, I might, if it doesn't have like moves, I might just risk it with this. Oh wait, no, it is gigantic. Meaning you can actually get. Ooh, pollen puff is really nice. Like genuinely, because then I can heal them if I so need to. Woohoo! Yeah, that's gonna do a lot. Even with 2, that still does a lot. Befuddle. Oh no, there goes Masharna. Getting hit hard. What? I didn't know it put everyone to sleep. That is not good. Like, there's no point in Dynamaxing. I'm asleep. Might as well try and do something. Ouch. Oh, Grappalock woke up. I'm letting them have the chance to Dynamax here because holy frick. Because, yeah, I need the butter or something. Because Seismitoad can't do shit against Lunala. Oh my god, wake up, Seismitoad. Seismitoad, please. Okay, it's asleep now. If it wakes up first turn, I think I would cry. Like, genuinely. It is the third turn, so we should be able to at least attack and hit, because we should wake up. If I remember correctly, this is turn. Yep. 1, 2, a 3. Oh, thank fuck. Boo! Yeah, I definitely want this. Like, genuinely want it. Because the pollen puff will help a lot. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ooh, Rage Powder as well? The fact that my Pokemon is still asleep and it gets reset next time, I need Butterfree. Because mine can't do shit. I have normal moves and Sludge Bomb. I doubt they're gonna want to trade out their Sneasel. Oh, finally. I don't need it. I got a good mod for this. That Gmax Butterfree's ability to put things to sleep. Okay, so Musharna should get switched out. Ooh, Oranguru. Because if I get the ability to G-Max, I can put things to sleep. It's gonna be moi. Ah! There we go. Okay, next turn I get something. I'm just gonna Pollen Puff. Breaks Shadow Shield. Badoo, 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 Oh. It seems my dad just messaged me. So this will be the last one then. 'Tis a shame, 'tis a shame. But such is life. I mean, either way, I didn't know exactly when it would happen. I just nothing. Dynamax. Befuddle. Yeah, I should. But after this, I'll have to go. 'Tis a shame. Because I'd actually like to do more. But life hits with life. I know tomorrow's going to be a normal stream as well, so far, at least, so that's a plus. The spontaneity and chaos. But yeah, I promised my dad I'd be there if needed with my mom. So if anything. Also, you can see the pixels on the fucking wings. Like... Oh, I just poisoned. Oh yeah, instructing into another triple axle. And since I poisoned it, I can Venoshock for super effective if I for double power if I want. But I think with what we're using, oh thank God for the poison. This would be useful and all, but this will get us extra special attack. So I'm gonna use it because of the extra special attack. This is gonna hurt. Because yeah, then we can at least have a little more damage against this as well. Honestly, G-Max Befuddle is not bad. Ooh. Like, this isn't as much for damage as it is for, like, buffing. Oh, this is gonna hurt. That Oranguru instruct. Moi. And then the poison. And we shall Befuddle. Though I'm quite sure Sneasel will take it out first. Because I will say, whenever it comes to days like this where I don't know for sure, I always do stuff where it's like I know it's something I can stream for like shorter or longer streams. It's always so nice to have that because it just makes my life that much easier for me. Boom. And and throw a poke. Okay. Womp. 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 Bum, 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 bum. Ah, they're all normal. 'Tis a shame. Either way, though. For those who are not already a part of it, we have a Discord, exclamation mark Dislab, where we have Discord. I announce whenever I'm live, if I'm sick in any way, etc. etc. Might make some friends over there. You never know. Exclamation mark YouTube, where we have a channel. This will go up there eventually, as well as a bunch of other stuff in general from, well, Poker Rogue and Fusion, etc. Other than that, I gotta get going. I'm gonna go take care of myself. And I will see you guys next time.